In this episode of The Real Crimes of Kurri Kurri, I update you on a case that could become Kurri's biggest case for 2025. The suspense is building because after multiple court mentions, I still have no idea what the case is about. But I know it's going to be an interesting legal story because it's a case brought here to Kurri Kurri Local Court by the local council. Sorry, New South Wales Police, who bring most of the cases to the New South Wales Local Court, but these council cases, such as the parking offences, are always interesting to follow. But this one isn't a parking offence. By the way, I can only know the details if it's said out loud in open court. And there's not much being said out loud. So far I've worked out the offence is failing to comply with a notice, which isn't helpful unless you know which law the notice was given under. But I've observed multiple mentions of this case now, so I think it might be section 9.25 subsection 1 of the Planning, Environment and Assessment Act 1979, and we're in New South Wales, which says a person must not, without reasonable excuse, fail to comply with a requirement made of the person by an investigating officer in accordance with this division. It's possible it relates to something environmental. Now, the defendant has pled not guilty and a hearing is set for September over at Cessnock Local Court. And the hearing is proposed to take all day. Yep, the whole day just for this Kurri case. Sounds like there will be witnesses and expert evidence. Meanwhile, I'm sitting in the gallery having no idea what the case is about. And as they go through the logistics, the police prosecutor reminds the court that they are no longer handling the case. It's common for the police to prosecute council cases like the parking cases. Now that it's set for a hearing, it's time for the council and their prosecutor to show up. By the way, the local council is Cessnock City Council. So there's one more mention before the hearing where the magistrate wants everyone to show up and check that they are definitely ready for this hearing. It seems the court wants to avoid allocating so much court time to a hearing if there is a possibility that one of the parties isn't ready or doesn't show up, because it seems that may have happened in the past. So while the court is questioning if the council or the defendant are ready, I can confirm that me and my pen and paper are definitely ready for this hearing.